Today it's April the 17th, and this is Persona 4, where we are just coming off the high of having two short Persona 3 days. We are not so lucky today in Persona 4.
Good morning.
We'll have another full hour. This is the moment where I'm seriously starting to doubt if this challenge is going to work.
You left already.
But I haven't given up
You said
yet,
he's
so
gonna be
we are
late.
continuing. While Nanako is depressed at home on a sunny Sunday.
Are you going somewhere?
It's pulling my
I'll be
heartstrings.
fine by myself.
No, you won't. You'll be alone, lonely, and
So the
sad.
weather this weekend will be perfect for going out. As for next week's forecast,
Oh, the sun's gonna come out. I should do some laundry.
So as far as I can tell, I'm still getting mostly
weren't you
tutorials
going
and
somewhere?
explanations in Persona 4. And in Persona 5 as well, so... Still long videos.
Sorry for the holdup. I found some stuff we can use in the closet at home. Take a look at these.
This guy
We've got
has
our
brain
personas,
damage.
but a golf club's not that reliable of a weapon. So,
You're not
which
that
one strikes your
reliable
fancy?
person to hang out with, I fear.
Ah, you've got discerning taste. This is a Junes exclusive. The blade's fake, though. As for me...
Oh yeah, this is
Hey,
definitely
maybe
far
both would
more
be good
useful than
too.
a golf club. Something meant
Kinda
for
like
hitting
this?
hard.
Or like this. What about this?
Yeah, if you're going to a ballet recital.
Two suspicious young males found, one armed with multiple weapons, requesting immediate backup.
What makes me suspicious? He was threatening me, take him.
Crap! I mean, no. This isn't what it looks like. We didn't steal it. I guess that's not what matters. Anyways, we're not doing anything bad. We're just two ordinary kids who like weapons. That doesn't sound right
Just
either.
say they're fake. That's all you need
Put
to
the
do.
weapons down now. We'll listen to your story at the station. Hands where I can see them, too. I said now!
But this isn't...
Are you resisting an officer of the law? You're under arrest!
Also, they have highly skilled police in this town. Somewhere.
You didn't seem the type to pull a stupid stunt like this.
Again, it was all him.
You
I
know
was
what's been
literally
going on
just
around
sitting there.
town. We got men stationed everywhere. For God's sake. You're lucky I was around. Or this would have ended up on your permanent record.
No, that's the deal
I'm
for Persona
sorry.
5, not for Persona 4.
Wait, so the one that disappeared is the Amagi girl?
Seems like it. But she's just a high schooler, you know. Could be that she decided to run away from home.
Were those the plot
Hey,
convenience
did you
officers?
see
Because
Amagi?
they seemed like the plot convenience officers.
She really is.
Who's what now?
Oh, nothing.
I'm sure you've seen on the news that there's an investigation in progress. We're sensitive about certain things. You're free to go. But this better not happen again.
They were fake. Has nobody checked them? I'm calling false arrest here, by the way.
Whoa, pardon me. Huh? Aren't you the kid staying at Dojima-san's place?
Oh, can we ask you something? It's about Yukiko-san. I mean, Yukiko Amagi of the Amagi Inn. Did something happen to her?
Not to be confused
Oh.
with Yukiko Amagi
Allowed
from
to say.
the Inn
Well,
downtown.
if you're friends with Miss Amagi, keep this between us, okay? We got a call from Miss Amagi's parents yesterday evening saying they couldn't find her anywhere. Since it was the weekend, the workers at the inn were extremely busy and no one saw Miss Amagi around that time. Oh, but that doesn't necessarily mean this is a case just yet. But people have been turning up dead on foggy days, so we're really sensitive to stuff like this. By the way, Did she say anything to you guys about maybe going through some hard times?
Hard times?
Like child labor?
Well, that announcer, Miss Yamano, was staying at the Amagi
Still not over that
before the
one.
first murder. Seems Miss Yamano had some harsh words for the manager about the staff's attitude towards guests. The stress of it caused the manager to collapse. And with Miss Amagi being the manager's daughter, she must have felt pretty strongly about the incident, you know? By the way, did Miss Amagi ever hint that she might be leaving the house? Because if not, there's been some theories floating around that she's laying low for some reason or another. Crap, I think I've gone too far. You didn't hear that, okay?
Well, I've dropped the exposition you needed to move on. Time to hit the old dusty trail and definitely not be suspicious or
I got it right
anything.
here.
See ya!
Psst, forget I said anything, please.
Yeah, that's the most trustworthy guy on the planet. And a good cop.
Hey, does that detective think that Yukiko-san?
There you are! Sheesh, what are you guys doing? I've been looking everywhere.
Oh,
How did you end up
there was
here?
a slight misunderstanding. We'll tell you about it later. Anyway, something's up with Yukiko-san.
Huh? You know already? I kept calling her Sal, but she didn't pick up. So I went to her house, and it turns out Yukiko really did disappear.
I guess we've got no choice but to go now. But that aside, the cops are saying some weird stuff. They think Yukiko-san's hiding to lay low. Apparently Yukiko-san's mom collapsed because that announcer lady bitched her out. They think that gives her a motive. And the fact that the announcer died
Seriously,
right after makes her even
if
more
an
suspicious.
inn owner is getting bitched at by a single Karen,
think Yukiko
they
did
should
it?
sell the
What
place.
the hell is wrong with them?
Because they are always coming back, the
Don't snap at me.
Karens.
Yukiko's the victim here.
Every
Not the
day,
suspect.
when you least expect it. Honestly, I've had enough Karens on my...
Right, that's
Plate.
the important thing.
Is that what you say? Karens on your
The
plate?
police
I don't
totally
think
on the
so.
wrong track. We've
I've
gotta
been bothered
handle
by
it
enough
ourselves.
Karens as it is, and I don't want
I'm going too.
to deal with any. But it's happening, and
And
if you're
that's
working
final.
retail, which
I'm
I
gonna
never
save
do
Yukiko
because
no
I will
matter
not
what.
survive it,
Are you gonna be
then
alright?
you'll always get to deal
Man,
with
they just
Karens, and I
confiscated
think
our
hotel
weapons.
staff
Can't
gets
go
the
in
worst of it
empty-handed.
because Karen's actually here,
Weapons?
staying there
I know
several
just the
days.
place. Come on,
Anyway, back to
follow
the
me.
game. Why does this place exist in a modern
Here we
setting?
are.
What kind of shop is this?
A metalwork site, I guess. They sell all sorts of metal crap, like katanas and stuff.
I don't
Doesn't
think
that seem weird to you?
Smith would appreciate it
Why
if
would
you
you know
call
about
his
a
work
place like
crap.
this anyway? Oh, I get it. You watch one too many kung fu movies and...
It's not that at all. I overheard some guys in our class talk about it. They said this place sells weapons and armor.
2 miners, by the way.
Oh, here, this one looks good.
I guess it's
But it might be too
not as
heavy.
bad as police officers selling confiscated weapons to
I don't know,
miners. but
Chie. I still think it's
We'll
too
get to
dangerous.
that
I know
once
how you feel, but
Persona 3 is rolling.
You don't! You don't know shit about how I feel. Yukiko might die from this, for crying out loud. I'm
Chie, are
going,
you
and that's
telling us
that.
that we aren't concerned about Yukiko dying? Is that what you're going at? But please come.
I'll be fine. My reflexes are second to none.
listen.
Yes,
I'm not kidding around.
fighting demons
You don't know what
because
it's
you
like
saw
in
some
there.
kung fu movie.
If you're not gonna listen to our warnings, we're leaving you here. If you insist on coming, just make sure you have something to protect yourself.
Like a condom.
All right.
Gotta bring that protection. Okay.
Man, what should we get? Hey, mind picking out something for me too? You're our main asset in battle right now, so I think you should choose whatever makes it easiest for you.
Just shoving all responsibility onto me, right? And 5,000
Got my
yen,
stuff all
that's
picked out. How about you guys?
not covering a lot.
You know, if we wear this stuff around town, we'll just get picked up
Yeah,
again.
you know, Golden
It's
Yu
not
may
like we
have
can
an
waltz
infinite
into
amount of
Junes
cash
with a
because he's
sack
on New
full of
Game
gear
Plus.
and expect
I'm
no one to
doing it with an
notice
empty
either.
wallet, so cough up, I need more.
Why not conceal them under our uniforms? I don't think people would notice.
Okay, let's try that. All right, let's split up and get ready. The store will be crowded until the afternoon sale ends, and if we walk around together, the cops might get suspicious.
Yes,
see you guys
three
at the Jeunesse
teenagers
food
going through
court.
town on a Sunday. Nobody will trust that. I'm just thinking, and yeah, a lot of people would be concerned if teenagers actually walk together because all teenagers are evil. I'm heading back to a Karen subject, I guess. Let's not do that. And let's just sell Yosuke's golf club. He wouldn't need it. Probably just took it from his father. He'll never miss it. And the wrenches he stole. His dad is going to be pissed, but that's basically how he's always treating his son. And well deserving too. I'm surprised he actually recognizes it as a door, because I'm not seeing a door in there. At least it's not bars.
Now, if you'll give me a moment of your time. We have been expecting you. The catastrophe that is headed your way. It has already taken human lives in its approach towards you. But you have nothing to fear. You already have the power to fight against it. It seems that the time for you to use your persona has come.
Your persona ability is that of the wild card. If you strengthen your bonds properly, their power will help you overcome any ordeal. Our role is to facilitate that.
My contribution is to give birth to new personas.
Sounds painful.
Mixing together multiple persona cards, I can transmute them into a new form. This, in other words, is the fusion of personas.
No, God, should not have done
multiple
that.
personas and to use them
I'm imagining
when you
Igor
defeat an enemy,
with his
the
legs
seeds of
spread,
possibility you attain will
giving
appear
birth
before
to a
you as
persona.
cards. At
I'll
times,
get it out of my head.
to grasp, but you must master your fear.
And I'm so sorry I put that image in your head. I'm so
When you
sorry.
obtain new
Oh
cards,
dear God.
please do not hesitate to bring them here. If you have been developing your social links, then your persona will gain even more power. They will be one of your chief sources of strength. You would do well to take this to heart.
We also need you to sacrifice the persona that resembles or represents all that is you.
The tone
How
you
bad
see
could
in
it
my
be?
hand
Seriously,
is
I'm
the
always
Persona
wondering how
Compendium.
bad is the
Registering
influence
the
actually on the main
personas you
character
hold
when he
will allow you to
sacrifices
recall them
his
at any time.
own
Please
persona.
see me when you wish to use it.
Do you recall my words to you before? The coming year is a turning point in your destiny. If the mystery goes unsolved, your future may be forever lost. I meant precisely what I said. Defeat in battle is not the only way your journey may come to an
While
end.
Igor is
Please
explaining
do not
more about
forget
persona
this.
use, I've always had this
Next we
thought.
meet,
I
you
never
will come
really
here of your
done
own
anything
will.
with it, but between Persona 3, 4 and 5,
Until then,
the Velvet Rooms
farewell.
are moving in different directions. The Velvet Room in Persona 3 is moving upwards, the Velvet Room in Persona 4 is moving forwards, and the Velvet Room in Persona 5 is stagnant and stuck in place. Well, you have to travel downward to reach it eventually, but that's something we'll get to in December. And to be honest, I am looking forward to the day these kids need to do their exams, because those videos are going to be short and sweet and I can catch up on how behind I am on my schedule.
You really stick out. Guess it doesn't help that we're in our school uniforms on a Sunday.
Yeah,
sale should
the
end soon,
clothes
so
that
that'll get
people in
rid of some
Persona
of the
5
people
wear
wandering
are
around
way
here.
cooler.
Alright, let's get going.
Also, how is this more concealing than our regular
Shit,
clothes?
it's not too late to-
Seriously.
I'm going.
Fine, but don't push yourself, got it?
I wonder how these guys would have acted if they knew the effect of bringing Chie into this world. What that would be.
Whoa,
Also,
it really is that
here's
big
another
from last
Persona
time.
game where the two men are trying to keep
What are you
one
doing?
of the women out.
Can't you tell?
Although these
I'm
are
thinking about stuff.
kind enough to actually bring her after she says she's coming. And not groping her on the way out.
I've been deliberating over it for a long time now. Hey, that wasn't a bad joke. Hee
Yeah, it was.
So, did you figure anything out? It's probably useless to think about it too much. I've seen the inside of your skull, and it was empty.
How rude.
How
You're
true.
right, though. I try, but nothing comes out of my head.
Will you guys shut up? Now's not the time for stupid jokes. Listen, someone came here yesterday, right?
Wow, there's a girl with a better nose than me? What's your name?
Yeah, but this isn't the one.
Miss? Oh, I'm Chie. But never mind that. Tell me more about that someone.
I think it happened a little after I talked with you guys. After that, it felt like someone was here.
Is it Yukiko-san?
I don't know. I haven't looked. The presence is over that way. That's probably where they are.
Over there, huh? Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yep, that was a good idea.
What the... a castle? You think this is the place they showed on TV last time?
You're positive that no one's behind a camera for that bizarre midnight program?
Program? I don't know. Maybe people on your side can see stuff in this world. It might be that. And I told you before, there's only me and Shadows here. There's no camera stuff going on. This world has been like this from the beginning.
From the beginning? That's what we don't understand.
I don't know. Can you guys explain everything about your world? I've never seen this program thingy before, so
Fair.
I don't know.
Well, is that really what's happening? Are we really looking into this world? Because the first time Yukiko showed up on that channel was before she disappeared. Doesn't that seem off? I mean, Yukiko saying stuff like, "Score myself a hot stud." It's not like her at all.
Score? Stud?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it either. Yukiko-san would never say anything like that. Huh. I wonder... Is this kind of like what happened to me last time?
There's a lot of stuff I still don't get. But after hearing your story, I think that program happens because of the person who appears on it. Or something like that.
So Yukiko is producing that show herself? I don't get this at all.
Yeah, but that's your natural state of being.
Hey, do you feel Yukiko's presence from inside?
I'm pretty sure. So, what's this scoring with a hot stud thing?
Yukiko's here. I'm going on ahead.
Hey, wait, don't go alone! Jeez, we better follow her.
Irk! And so we are starting our first foray into a dungeon. Hey, would you look at that? Teddy is actually making himself useful by giving us some items. Keep doing that, Teddy. A lot. In all fairness, she's not wearing glasses yet, so she's probably just bumping into every wall there is. Which would be fun to see. Especially with the glasses on, when you can't see the fog, she does dink 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 and you're just looking at her. I could spend hours doing that. If you're wondering why I was moving around so awkwardly just now, this game actually starts with an inverted camera, and I hate inverted cameras. So yeah, the game just felt so weird. Had to fix it later on. Also, I'm showing this fight right now, but yeah, I'm going to skip large portions of this constantly repetitive dungeons unless something interesting happens. So good for you! You don't have to watch all that repetitive stuff. Unless you want to, then leave it in the comments and I'll probably stop editing.
Not bad, partner.
So, a few fights later, we arrive on the second floor, where this happens. I always thought it weird that Teddy is speaking to us through some, I don't know, psychic link as he's not here, but as soon as there's a cutscene, he's with us again. I mean, make up your mind, are you with us or against us, man? Are you?
Chie, are you alright? Chie?
She said that red looks good on me.
Yukiko-san?
I hated my name. Yukiko. Snow. Snow is cold and it melts quickly. It's transient. Worthless. But it's perfect for me. Apart from inheriting the inn, I'm worthless. Still, Chie told me that red looks good on me.
Are these Yukiko-san's inner thoughts? I remember hearing Saki-senpai's too.
Yeah, this castle is probably here because of this Yukiko person.
Yukiko. Chie was the only one who gave my life meaning. She's bright and strong, and she can do anything. She has everything that I don't. Compared to Chie, Chie protects me. She looks after my worthless life. And I don't deserve any of it. Chie is so kind.
Yukiko, Chie is so kind, huh? What a joke. What?
Oh man, is that?
Obviously it is.
Yosuke. She lost control of her suppressed self. Now it's a shadow.
Are we talking about that, Yukiko? She says I'm protecting her. She says she's worthless. That's how it should be, right? What are you saying? Yukiko's so good looking, so fair-skinned, so feminine. She's the one all the guys drool over. When Yukiko looked at me with such jealousy, man, did I get a charge out of that. Yukiko knows the score. She can't do anything if I'm not around. I'm better than her. Much, much better.
No, I have never thought that.
What are we gonna do?
We need to protect Chie-chan right now.
That's what I said.
No! Don't come near me! Don't look at me!
Chie, calm down.
No! No! This isn't me!
Wait, stupid! Don't say anything else like that.
Yeah, call her stupid while you're trying to help. That's going to make her trust you.
That's right. I'm the one who can't do anything alone. I can't win as a girl, let alone as a person. I'm pathetic. But Yukiko, she depends on me. That's why she's my friend. I'll never loosen my grip on her. She's too important to me.
No, that is not how I think of her.
So you're just gonna turn your back and deny me again? But things are different now. When the time comes, I'll be the one left standing. You won't mind, right? I'm still you.
Shut up! You're...
Chie, no!
You're not me!
And here we go. Like there's any other way this could go.
Chie!
It's coming! You have to use your powers to save Chie-chan!
Shadow, the true self. What do you guys think you're doing? Trying to defend the real me? Then you're gonna pay the price!
Shut up! Quit being such a pain! Chie, just hang in there a little longer.
Ha! Think you can stop me that easy?
Actually, in all honesty, I kinda underestimated the challenge of this game playing on easy. And it's going to bite me in the ass later on. It kind of makes sense that Yosuke has the weakness on Chie's shadow. Unfortunately, she can protect herself against that. Now here's a question for you dear viewers, if I have any. What do you prefer? Do you prefer me skipping random battles and just showing boss fights and interesting stuff? Do you want to see all the random battles? Or do you want me to even skip the boss fights and just go directly to the end of the fight? Or do you have any other ideas? Share them in the comments. I'm interested in hearing it. If you want me to shut up during the videos, that's going to be difficult, but just share your thoughts. Just don't let out your shadow, because I'm the one to deal with all the anger. You may notice I switch Yosuke's commands from Act Freely to Direct Commands. I'm still trying to figure out what I prefer in this game. For random fights I prefer to let them act freely so I don't have to micromanage everything, but during boss fights I may want to have control. It's a bit weird. In Persona 5 I just want complete control, in Persona 3 I don't have a choice, and here I'm just... see what feels best every now and then. And of course, because I'm playing so many games and making so many videos, and it's a lot, I tend to lose track myself.
Alright. Ready or not, here we come!
It's actually annoying that this battle is
Don't make fun
really
of me.
easy.
You're
Even
nothing
the fight against
me.
Yosuke Shadow is really easy. And that's just because Chie and Yosuke are mostly here to pad out the team for when I finally face off against Yukiko Shadow. But hey, maybe it's still earned. It's still a battle. It's better than in Persona 3, where the characters are way more informed than the main character at the beginning of the game, and still the main character becomes the leader. But I'm not complaining. You need to do something to make the main character the focus of the story. Unlike in Final Fantasy, where often the main character is a side character. Looking at you, Tidus, and especially Vaan. To be honest, during these fights it's a lot easier to just speak my thoughts. I don't have to focus on the gameplay, the battle plays out and you see what's happening. I don't have to talk about that. There's nothing to say. I do appreciate the game telling me who's in danger so I can put them up to guard. Now Yosuke, finish it off. And there you have it. Shadow defeated. I love how the shadows are a metaphor for their characters. Like how Chie is being lifted up by Yukiko's. A lot of thought went into the design, even with their limited resources back then.
Chie, are you okay?
What happened? What's the matter? Got nothing to say anymore?
Stop it, Chie. It's all right.
But... But I...
He's right. I went through the same thing, so I can understand. I mean, everyone has a side like this.
Yeah, I kinda get it now. You are me. A side of me I couldn't forgive. That I tried to ignore. But you still exist. You're a part of me.
Hey look, Bruce Lee! Or was it Jet Li?
Well, it's true that part of me feels that way.
No, it's Bruce Lee.
But I wasn't lying
That's
about
right.
being friends with Yukiko.
Like we didn't know that already. Hey, Chie!
I'm okay. Just a little tired.
A little.
You don't look okay at all. And I bet you can use the same power we have now.
Huh?
Hey, what should we do? I agree. We need to let Chie
Of
rest.
course they decide to go back.
I never said I needed a break. I can still keep going.
If you start telling me it's just a flesh wound, we're having seriously conversations.
It's not that we don't think you can. It's just, we have to save Yukiko-san no matter what. Now that you have the power, you can fight with us. It'd be much better for us all if you had your strength back. That's why we're saying we should go back and regroup.
But Yukiko's still in here, isn't she? If those were Yukiko's true feelings, then I have to tell her something.
It's not all about you, Chie.
It's because she was with me. Because we were always together, I was able to act that way. If we weren't, I'd...
Well, you need to get your strength back. Then you can tell her. Yuki-chan's normal. The shadows don't attack normal people. They only attack when the fog lifts here.
So Yukiko-san will be safe until then, right?
I'm positive.
Why? I don't get it.
Teddy told
So
us
the plot
that
can
weather
happen.
Here is the opposite of our own world. When it fogs over in our world, that's the day it lifts here. And that's when the shadows attack their victim. So even if we leave for a while, Yukiko-san won't be in danger until the fog starts to cover Inaba. I'm sure of it. It was the same way for that announcer and Senpai. Don't you remember how it was foggy in town on the days they died?
You mean they were killed by their other selves?
The fog usually appears after it rains. But it's been sunny lately. I don't think it's going to rain anytime soon. Don't worry so much. We'll check the weather forecast first thing when we get back.
But I can't turn back now. We've come so far. Yukiko's still here. She's all alone. She must be so scared.
Then you tell me how much further we gotta go to reach Yukiko-san.
That's actually a really good point. Give you that one.
Might be even stronger. If we push ourselves too hard and get wiped out, who will save Yukiko-san then? We can't fail no matter what. Am I wrong?
All right. I'm sorry about before. I shouldn't have rushed in like that by myself.
No worries. We're definitely gonna save Yukiko-san, right?
Right. I'm feeling even worse than the last time I came in here. My head feels like it's gonna split open.
Well, part of your
you guys
true
okay?
self has been ripped out, battled, and transformed. It's not
That's
that.
right, you're not wearing the glasses.
It's strange.
Oh yeah. What's with those glasses? Did your eyesight go bad?
Man, you didn't notice until now? How panicked were you?
Dum-de-dum! I got a pair ready for Chie-chan, too. Here you go.
Whoa. What the... Well, this is awesome. It's like the fog doesn't exist.
Why didn't you whip those out earlier if you had them?
I made them right now. You didn't tell me she was coming. It was all so sad.
So, you literally just pull them out of your ass, right?
Huh.
How else
So
are
that's
you
the
just
trick.
getting them?
I was wondering how you guys could see where you were going. Hey, is it alright if I keep this?
For show.
We'll have to stop here today, but I'll be back with these puppies. You guys better not come here without
puppies?
me. Got it?
Yeah, let's all promise each other. Nobody goes in alone. It's way too dangerous. If we don't work together, we won't be able to solve this case or save Yukiko-san, right?
Yeah, I agree. I promise too.
All right. So from tomorrow on, we'll try and come here as much as we can after school. And that includes days off. Hey, would you mind being our leader? You were the first to get this power, and you're way better in a fight than either of us. I think it's best for all of us if you set the pace of the investigation and we follow your lead. I'm cool playing second banana.
Well, it helps me setting up these videos as I can spread out the
I
dungeon
had a
crawling.
feeling you'd say that. I mean, I'm more the advisor type, you know? An ideas man, not an executive.
And those ideas aren't
I'm
even
with
that good.
Yosuke. If you're the one calling the shots, I'd feel a lot more comfortable about this.
I'm with Yosuke too.
Can't ignore
If
that
you're the one
part.
calling the shots, my pillow will be a lot more
Can't
comfortable
deny that
tonight.
part.
Teddy, would you please stop talking? I'm really on edge right now.
Okay. Let's get some rest for today so we're ready for tomorrow on. And don't forget to check the weather forecast. It gets foggy after a lot of rain, so let's keep an eye out. Also, let's make sure we gear up for next time.
And so the first little bit of dungeon crawling has passed, and we once again return home.
That's all for World News Tonight. Coming up next, the local news.
Hey, mind if I ask something? You aren't getting involved with any strange business, are you?
Could you define strange? I mean, is going to a convenience store and entering a television to travel to a different world and fight monsters strange?
Anything you're not...
Because if so, no, absolutely not.
I see. Well, it's just been nagging at me, that's all.
Oh, what's wrong? Are you fighting?
No, we're not having a fight.
This isn't the police station.
I agree.
And
to
after
look
making
after
Nanako
you.
uncomfortable,
Don't get yourself involved
we
in
reached the
anything
end
that
of
could
the
get you into
day.
trouble. Got that?
For Persona 4, of course. So join me again in 2 hours as we're going to do this again in Persona 4 Golden.
That sunny spring-like weather will stay
But
with
before
us
you
for a
go,
while longer.
I would really appreciate it if you could hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. I have no delusions of it ever becoming a big channel, but I would like to have at least a little bit of success.
Really deciding it.
And you could help out. You could really help out by doing those things. Share it. Talk to it about friends. Drop it on your social medias. I would really appreciate it if you could do that for me, and I don't know, we reach 1,000 subscribers. Would that be too much? That would really help me out. So I don't like begging for those things, but yeah, please do. And I'll see you guys soon.